Y'all catch a big one?
Pretty good.
We got some fresh 8-pounders for sale. We got a taker. He said he'll take 2 of them. This weekend we are in Dayton, Tennessee on Lake Chickamauga, and we're going to be fishing the Big Bass Tour Tournament. And I love the format of this tournament, and it's because all you have to do is go out and try to catch the biggest bass you can. So instead of a 5-fish limit, you're looking for 1 bite over the course of 2 days. And one really cool thing to have is they weigh fish every hour. So the top 10 biggest bass every hour wins money, and then the biggest bass overall wins a boat. So this is definitely the type of tournament that Liz and I love to fish. We rented a place called the Catfish House right here on the lake, and I'm fishing with some of my old college buddies that live up here in this area. Let's go get them. Folks at home, morning 1 here at the Catfish House, and we are up at, I mean, the crack of dawn. It's way before dawn. These crazy guys like this right here get us up at 2:30 in the morning because we got to go sit on a spot for 2 hours before the tournament starts. But he ain't the only crazy one, because the river's right out here, and I've already heard a couple other boats running up and down this river to get to their spot. So I thought I was hardcore. Nah, these guys, they'll come sit on the spot 2 hours before daylight. All right, 6:15, time for first cast. Somebody's out there on that river point now. We'll spend a little time on it after that sun gets on up.
Is it illegal fishing already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all get a text? Yeah.
6:15.
It tells you what time it is. Hey, I'm about to cast over your boat there, man.
They pull up right on our spot.
We hindered them.
There he is. First fish of the morning. Been out here for about 20 minutes. That's a sign that there's some bass around. There's probably some bait around. I never could see it. It's like he was chasing a shad up in there and then got stuck.
I don't think that was a bass.
I don't know about that one. I know that one
See
was.
else on the
What
back there?
in the world is that? Get the net. It might be a catfish. It's a catfish up there eating shad. That's exactly what that one is. Here he is. Oh, there's a little one.
I like the way those rock and shell look right there.
Yeah.
Right on the plane.
Yeah.
Maybe like a place where brim and stuff would be. What I think, you know.
Yeah.
I want to be a boss.
Yeah. Here's one. Yep. He's not. I don't think he's worth getting a net, but he's better than the little ones. It's right up there off that point. You ain't got to net him. I'm just gonna flip him on in. What do you say about a pound and a pound and a pound and a half? All right, my Tennessee River skunk is over. First Chickamauga bass on a shaky head. Alright folks, early morning here on the Tennessee River. We're starting out fishing these little points and banks with finesse worms, and then we're going to move over to some big baits. I got some really big ones tied on. Big swim baits, hair jigs, swim jigs, and a scrounger with a jerky J. But we're going to wait a little while until the sun comes up, and then we're going to move out deeper. Right now we're just cruising down this bank. I think old Jimmy right here is about to start throwing a swim bait. And we got two special guests for you out here. Lake Chickamauga ain't ever seen a pair like these guys. They don't know what's in it for them. We'll introduce them here in a little bit.
What up? Shout out BamaBass. We saw a strawberry floating over. Take a picture of it. Take a picture of it.
We're fishing a tournament. He stopped to take a picture of a strawberry floating. At the boat. I got one too. Oh, nope. Mine spit it out. We got a little flurry of little ones here. Almost had us a double right there. We got to upgrade the size though.
This here is the boat that has the holding tank, so let's go check that out. Hey there.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Can I check out the holding tank? Can you tell me a little bit about it?
You can't really see anything in there. The water's so dirty.
Oh, okay.
You're more than welcome to look at it.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I see one right there. Nice one. So do you release them each day, every hour,
Yes,
or how's it go?
At the end of every day, I'll
Okay.
take them out. There's 3 separate tanks. They got a belly dump on them. So I'll take them out to 3 separate spots wherever, you know, the fish should be at that point in time.
Thanks so much for letting me check it out.
No problem.
All right, so I hear this is our competition.
It's supposed to be.
Y'all got a nice one coming up.
Yeah.
Weigh in for hour 2. You must be checking out the flare before the end of the hour. Still have just under 4 minutes to make it.
Nice. Wow, that's a nice fish there. What's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Wow, that is a nice fish. I bet that was exciting.
Yeah, it is.
How big's yours?
Pushing 9.
Are you gonna wait this hour? Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna wait till the next one.
You should have seen the way we got it. They scared the crap out of me on a frog.
Just under 2 minutes to go here in hour number 2. We got, he's got a big fish in the bag. He's going to take a run at the task spot for hour 2. All right, looks like you came to play.
That's right.
What do we got?
Oh.
Ho! 897! My friend, that's how you do it right there.
Alright, our 2 bandit buddies broke down, so we had to spend the last hour towing them here back to the boat ramp. So we haven't been able to do any fishing, but we did pick up the heavy hitter Liz. She went and scoped out the weigh-in site. So tell us the news, Liz. What do we need?
Yeah, so we're gonna need at least a 9-pounder, and I need a frog.
Oh, we own a frog shop, Liz, so we got you covered with that. Alright, we caught some smaller fish this morning. Now it's time to look for the big boys. We're going with a big swim bait out here fishing on the main river. Poor old tackle box John. Liz, that's just not something you see every day, is it? Jeez. Boat traffic, plane traffic, man, this place is nuts. Folks, we're back here at the Catfish House. We ended up catching several more fish today, but all were under 2 pounds, so rather than waste you guys' time, I got something in mind I think you'll like better. We're gonna take the underwater drone out and find out if there were any big fish on the spots we were fishing, because the only thing we were able to catch fish on was like a shaky head with a finesse worm. We caught a lot of small fish on that, but I spent the rest of the day throwing big baits, big swim baits, scrounger with a big swim bait, hair jig. I figured if we're only fishing for 1 bite, I'm gonna go big or go home. And I struck out today, but tomorrow's a new day. But the Nemo is gonna let us know if the big gals are sitting down deep. I kind of feel like they may not have moved deep yet, but we're about to find out. We're staying right here on the water. We're gonna put the boat in this little creek. There's a good point right there. So let's go find out if there's any big fish on those ledges. Got one of our main lake points right out here on Chickamauga. We're about to drop the drone in, see what's down there. So the first pass we went down 30 feet deep on that bluff wall, and I saw something huge. It might have been a striper, I'm not sure, but the bass covered my entire screen, and that's the first time I've seen that happen. So there's something really big down there 30 feet deep, but we're gonna ease right out here to where it's 10 feet deep, and we spotted some fish earlier. We're gonna see what those are. So everybody that fishes the Tennessee River knows that the bass primarily feed whenever they're pulling current. And this drone shows you how fast that current is being pulled down there on the bottom. So these big fish just sit down there on the bottom, and whenever that current starts moving through, they open their mouth and it brings a shad straight to them. All right, folks, we're here at the Dayton Marina. We're gonna see if anybody's up for buying some 8-pounders. Y'all catch a big one? Yep. 0 for 1 on that one. Y'all catch a big one? Good. We got some fresh 8-pounders for sale. We got a taker. He said he'll take 2 of them. The catfish house, sun is setting on the Chick. It's been a long day. We've driven probably about 50 miles, covered about 30 different ledges. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for day number 2 of the Tennessee River Trials. We'll see y'all next time.